So far in Iran, there have been 1,000 executions in 2025, which is the highest in decades.
We're seeing another wave of repression under the so-called Noor plan. We also see no shortage of disinformation campaigns across social media, especially in the Arab media, falsely claiming that the regime is granting leniency on that mandatory hijab law. Now, given the scale of surveillance and arrests that we're seeing right now, do you think that the world is falling for the regime's propaganda? I mean, why are people misguided on this issue?
I think it's very much a result of quite shoddy and irresponsible reporting and not enough research being done into actually what's happening on the ground. 1,000 executions in 2025, which is the highest in decades. That's certainly not a result of the regime pulling back, becoming more lenient. All you have to do is look at the details of the Noor plan, how aggressively the regime is being on these women, young girls, who all they did was fight back for the freedom of choice, fundamental freedom of choice, which is something that they've lacked for so long. So I hope one day we can restore that.
Now, the regime's elite, including figures close to Khamenei like Ali Shamkhani, are constantly caught in scandals showing how disconnected they are from ordinary Iranians. Do these incidents, like what we just saw with the wedding, the viral footage from the wedding, does these type of incidents accelerate public anger, or are the fears from the oppression of these protests, is it still keeping people from mobilizing like we saw in 2022?
I think they certainly do accelerate anger and frustration that the people inside Iran and also the Iranian diaspora abroad have towards the government, because those same people who kill people, who violate stringent dress codes, are the ones who only, themselves flagrantly violate those same dress codes. And you mentioned Ali Shamkhani. His footage went very viral this past week, where he was walking his daughter down the aisle and his daughter's hair was not covered and she was dressed in a way that if anyone without government connections was dressed, would be very quickly apprehended by the morality police and arrested and perhaps much worse. So it really highlighted the hypocrisy of the Islamic Republic's elite and also their commitment to the sort of ideological foundations of the Islamic Republic and sort of this very literalist reading of the Quran and what the Islamic Republic stands for perhaps is quite shaky and it's not that sincere.